So I'm going to show you how to make a Voltz server with Hamachi and how to port forward it. So if you don't want to use Hamachi, I'll show you how to do that later. So once you've downloaded whatever Tekkit server you want to work on, I have Voltz for here for this example, and I just extracted it to the server folder that I made just randomly. You launch Launchbat and it just says it doesn't work, so you want to go edit it. And it's gonna have this on default. For me, the only way it works is if I put 124M, which is megabytes. Even though I have 16 gigabytes of RAM, I don't know why I have to do this. But if you have less than 4 gigabytes of RAM, then you probably want to do this. If this doesn't work for you, then I think you're just screwed. But continuing after you save that, launching it, it works. So once that's done, which it's done, it should have all these new folders and junk, like, yeah, blah blah blah. If you open this, it should load all these new files. This is like your configuration and stuff like that. And that's done there. Okay, so ops, don't worry about that just yet. If you don't, you can op yourself in the console later. But once you have all that, you can go to the server properties, and if it doesn't have this, just right click it and open with blah 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 notepad. You don't have to use notepad++, but that's just what I use. So here's all your set. If you're going to do the port forwarding technique, do not put your IP in the here. Don't do that. You just leave that blank. But you can change all this stuff, blah blah blah. So I'm just gonna save it. I didn't need to do anything. Get your IP. You just make a network and have your friends join it so that they can join your little group. If you don't know how to use Hamachi, just search it up. But you want to copy your IPv4 address. This is for Hamachi, and you just want to toss it in there, and that's that. That's how you make the server Hamachi way. But I don't want to do that, so we're not doing that. Now I can go and install Hamachi after this. After you've done that, and if you want to do it the port forwarding way, then you're going to want to open your command prompt and type ipconfig. And if you're using a laptop, you have to do it the Hamachi way, but if you have a desktop, then you can do it this way. You want to get your default gateway. I don't think it has to be that, but just copy it and put it in your URL on your web browser and log into your router settings. And once you're in here, you just want to go to WAN and go to port forwarding. This is always different on whatever router company you have. This is just how I do it on mine. And you just want to have port range set to the Minecraft port, which is 25565, and your IP on your computer. And that's about it. Just set one for TCP and UDP, or both. Both would work easier, I think. I've never really tried it because I just learned it this way. But once you have it on your router, like this right here, you want to you can exit out of that. Then you can go to your Windows Firewall from your control panel. Right here, Windows Firewall. Go to Advanced Settings and go to Outbound Rules. And you just want a new rule. Go to Port, and then Next, and then make sure it's this, and then just put 25565. Next. Allow connection. Next. Next, and then name it Minecraft TCP. You don't have to name it that, it's just to keep track. I already have one, so that's that. And you want to make another one, port UDP 25565. Next, allow connection. Next, Minecraft UDP, and then finish. And then after all that's set up, you just want to exit out and go on your server. So just launch your server from here. You gotta open your Minecraft server, and once it's open, you can exit out of that. Open your Tekkit launcher. This is, I did it for Voltz, you can do it for Tekkit, Technic, it's all the same way. Go to multiplayer, which, you know, you're gonna be playing multiplayer, and you just add your server, And to get the IP, if you're port forwarding, you just want to type what's my IP, and here you are. You just copy it, so Control C, paste it, done, and there you go. There's your server. And that's basically just how you make a server. I mean, I don't play Minecraft a lot, but if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. And thank you for watching.